The golden age of independent filmmaking just reached a terrifying crossroads. For the last few years, the Sony FX3 has been the untouchable king. It was the camera that bridged the gap between a YouTuber's bedroom and a Hollywood film set. It was the secret weapon behind blockbuster visuals on a shoestring budget. But as we move into 2026, the game has changed. The competition from Canon's C-Line and Nikon's sudden surge into video has forced Sony to do something they almost never do. They've decided to cannibalize their own high-end cinema cameras to save their crown. We are talking about the Sony FX3 Mark II. This isn't just a minor refresh. This is a total re-engineering of what a compact camera is allowed to be. Internal leaks, codenamed Project Pismo, suggest that Sony has taken the brain of the legendary Venice II and the speed of the A7S III and crammed them into a body that still fits in the palm of your hand. If you thought the original FX3 was a revolution, you need to prepare yourself, because the FX3 Mark II isn't just a tool. It's a direct threat to every other camera manufacturer on the planet. Let's talk about the sensor, because this is where Sony is drawing a line in the sand. The rumors have been swirling for months. Will it be 8K or will it stay 4K? The answer, according to the latest supply chain data, is much more interesting. The FX3 Mark II is rumored to feature a brand new 24.2 megapixel fully stacked CMOS sensor with dual-layer transistors. This is a massive jump from the 12 megapixel sensor we've lived with for years. Why 24 megapixels? Because it unlocks the holy grail of modern cinematography, 6K open gate. For the uninitiated, open gate means the camera uses every single millimeter of the sensor, recording in a 3:2 aspect ratio. In a world where we have to deliver 16:9 for YouTube and 9:16 for TikTok simultaneously, this is a lifesaver. You can frame your shot once and crop it however you want in post-production without losing that cinematic depth. But it goes deeper. By moving to a 24 megapixel stacked architecture, Sony has reportedly managed to keep the legendary low-light performance of the original FX3 while doubling the resolution. We are looking at triple native ISO, 800 for 1000 and a staggering 25,600. This camera won't just see in the dark. It will see in the dark with more detail than the human eye can comprehend. But a great sensor is useless if the image is distorted. This is where the industry-shaking rumor comes in: global shutter. After the debut of the A7S III, every filmmaker asked the same question. When does the cinema line get it? The leaks are split, but the most credible sources suggest that while the standard FX3 Mark II will use an ultra-fast rolling shutter, a Pro variant is being tested that features a global shutter sensor. Imagine shooting a high-speed car chase or a spinning propeller with zero, literally zero, motion distortion. No more jello effect. No more skewed lines. It's the final nail in the coffin for traditional film cameras. And let's talk about the internal secret that has every solo shooter in the USA celebrating. Internal electronic variable ND filters. For years, the biggest reason people stepped up to the massive FX6 was the built-in ND system. You could change your exposure in a split second without touching your iris or shutter speed. But the FX3 was always too small for that tech.